Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Leo February 22, 2022. Try not to let yourself be too buried in your daily tasks today. You could have the chance for some nice, light, social connections by chatting with a neighbor or calling up some friends. You might find yourself talking about your family and swapping news with people. Remember that you need this human element because it establishes a friendly community around you. Go to an art museum tonight. Your mind and heart are working in conjunction with each other today, and you are apt to be especially receptive to elements of our world that fuse these two concepts together. Make a whole evening out of the event, and be sure to take along a good friend or romantic partner. Have a scrumptious meal and don't forget the dessert. Appreciate the world for all its natural colors. You'll be a powerhouse of energy today, with your physical strength and mental stamina running high. You'll be a dynamo, moving from task to task rapidly. Your entourage might not be able to keep up with you, though, so don't forget to check on how they are doing. You might need to do some mentoring or teaching. You might want to test your physical powers with a long workout or an intense jog. You could end up assuming an interesting new role today. In your household, perhaps you are used to being in charge. Today you could find that other family members want to step in and be in command. Although you are a great leader, sometimes you have a tendency to control things too much. Step back today and let other people have greater input. You'll feel good as you encourage their participation. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. When did everyone start speaking in tongues? It feels as if your people are testing your limits by deliberately not making sense, but they're really just all lost in their own little worlds for the moment. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. A dreamy character like yourself might want to indulge their sensitive side today. Music might be on your mind, so purchasing the latest music from your favorite artists would interest you, or you might feel like doing a Netflix marathon of your favorite series. You'll be in the mood to surround yourself with pleasant images and sounds. If that special someone is willing to join you, even better. Get out and have some good old-fashioned fun today. Chances are, this is long overdue, given your tendency to work long, hard hours. Yet, without proper balance between work and play, your overall productivity is sure to suffer. Don't let this happen. Take advantage of the vibration that is happening and make some plans to get together with a few of your favorite people. If you do have to put in a workday first, keep it light and see about getting out this evening. While everyone else you know is probably out on the golf course or doing something else not too productive, you may feel more like accomplishing something. Of course, people might look at you strangely when they see how active you are, but you can relax and be productive at the same time. It's all in your attitude. Fixing the car, mowing the lawn, or patching that hole in the roof can all be pleasant jobs if you approach them in the right frame of mind. With no planetary activity in your relationship sector, the moon's monthly visits to your relationship sector are a valuable chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged and connected. However, this is as important for you as it is for your relationships, and especially as each monthly visit, including this one, will end with the moon clashing with the dwarf planet Eris in Aries. This is something that will put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test, but in the process, makes your needs on both sides more transparent. The final hours of the moon's second visit to your relationship sector for the year is an important time for remaining emotionally engaged and connected, no matter what your emotional response is. A clash with the dwarf planet Eris in Aries might push some buttons, but a friendly aspect to Saturn makes this a powerful day for friendship and relationship building. Your tarot reading for today. The Devil, the Fool, and the Lovers. If your previous cards have been positive and your main consideration has been about a relationship, then there's a possibility of commitment, even a proposal of marriage. If this is not the case, there is a final opportunity for you to change course, because the temptation you are experiencing concerning a relationship, money or materialism or any other kind of addiction won't lead to a happy ending. If you are feeling low in self-belief and self-worth and doubt your abilities, don't. Have more confidence. It's not too late to change direction. The Fool in this position suggests that what you most want at this time is just to be happy, and you are searching for the one thing that will bring happiness. You desire a new start, but feel unsure of what you want or where you want to go. Romantically, you may have mixed feelings about someone. Part of you wants to enter the relationship wholeheartedly, part of you wants to hold back. So if you are in a relationship that empowers you, then stay. If not, it is time to move on. Our eyes in the sky. The gentleness of today makes us feel more tender, generous, and able to take on the world. The only negative is that our emotions will come from an egotistical place. It might be hard to put other people's feelings ahead of ours, because we're all focused on how we feel rather than how everyone else is feeling. We could be unwilling to show our emotional cards and put them on display. However, being open to discussing our feelings can lead to a deeper, longer-lasting connection with those we care about. This could create an over-the-top sentimental frenzy that brings to the forefront emotions that have been buried beneath the surface in our hearts. Something to watch out for is a lack of boundaries between us and others, which might cause some drama before bedtime. Instead of pushing to get your way, take a step back and focus on the positive in your life. The good side to this transit is that it encourages us to make a conscious effort to embrace a spiritual attitude after an emotional meltdown. Our relaxed and easygoing mental state favors curiosity, conversation, and generally following our bliss. If you have the opportunity, wake up lazily and see where the morning leads. Whether we wind up playing with friends, working away at a passion project, or lounging with a love interest, this transit unleashes the inner child who we typically keep subdued to manage adult concerns. Following this transit, the moon enters a void lasting until after dark, suggesting we spend this time embracing joy, instead of trying to do something productive with its influence. In the early afternoon, the moon creates a confusing inconjunct. Because our mood under the Leo mood is an easygoing, joyful one, we might subtly anticipate that current events should be more taxing or difficult. The inconjunct makes us believe the specter of bad news is lurking just out of sight, about to arrive with a reminder of anxieties, and causing us to feel guilty for taking the time to simply enjoy ourselves. This transit can provoke strong emotions which don't have a proper outlet, so avoid letting irritability guide your choices.